Vajra Prajna, pineapple rice shakes sunny sky. Like Tripitaka Master Kumara's historical meaning, there is no self-division. Scripture 17. At that time, empty Bodhi by Fuyan, the world-honored good man and good woman send Anodara for 3 seconds. And the Buddha told him to continue Bodhi. Good man and good woman send Anodara for 3 seconds. Those who send Anodara for 3 seconds should be born with such a mind, and I should be extinguished by all sentient beings. 3 Bodhi Bubuye Shizun is as I understand what the Buddha said. The Buddha is in the burning Buddha. There is no Dharma de Anodara, 3 seconds. 3 Bodhi Buddha's words are like this. 3 Bodhi Buddha's words are like this. 10 No Dharma, Tathagata de Anodara, 3 seconds. 3 Bodhi empty Bodhi rule. The great Tathagata de l'Anodara, 3 seconds. 3 Bodhisattvas. Burning the lamp. Buddha will not give me the memory of milk. In the afterlife, I should be a Buddha good Sakyamuni. The Buddha taught me to make an oath milk. In the afterlife, I should be a Buddha good Sakyamuni. If someone says that the Tathagata de Anodara 3 seconds 3 Bodhisattvas are empty Bodhi, I think the Buddha is solemn, but I don't know why the Bodhisattva said that the solemn blessed land is not solemn, but the solemn and empty Bodhi. If the Bodhisattva understands the selfless Dharma, the Tathagata explained that it is really the Bodhisattva's explanation. At that time, Shubodhi should take the opportunity to ask the Buddha again, how should men and women, who have already developed bodhicitta, resume this bodhicitta, and how to generate delusional thoughts? After listening to it, the Buddha told Bodhi, if a good man and a good woman want to achieve supreme enlightenment, they should naturally radiate such thoughts, eliminate the attachment of all sentient beings, and make them return to the quiet Buddha nature. We can't have any thought in our hearts that all sentient beings are destroyed by me. Why? The bodhicitta of all sentient beings in Kubodhi is originally sufficient for everyone, but it is only because all sentient beings are blinded by the common people. The so-called extinction must also be that all sentient beings can be saved by themselves. When it comes to 10 sentient beings in the end, I can't see me, who can save all sentient beings, because if the bodhisattva I learned is persistent, I have extinction. And the hearts of all sentient beings still have the persistence of others, and my recipients, so it can't be called. The reason for virtual bodhi is that practitioners of orthodox religions, such as attaining supreme realization in air, are really not attached. Is there any dharma that can arouse bodhicitta? Buddha asked, virtual bodhi, right? What do you mean? Do you think I have ever received the bodhi dharma from the Buddha burning lantern that can achieve supreme and perfect enlightenment? Virtual bodhi replied, and the teacher said that there was no basis. As far as I know, what you said, world honored. You are also confident in yourself, at the Buddha of burning the lamp. And there is no dharma that makes your evidence have no supreme certificate. Later, I said, yes, Shubodhi Tathagata has no supreme certificate, etc. Righteousness lies in the mind and things. There is really no attachment to the dharma in my heart. Why is this? Because the meaning of the 2 words Tathagata is the ultimate pure state as it is. Only if the practitioner's heart can achieve the ultimate tranquility, as it is, can he become a Buddha. If someone says that the Buddha has obtained the supreme enlightenment, and other enlightenment methods, then it is wrong. Virtual Bodhi Tathagata has no attachment to Dharma, all Buddhist Dharma is convenient, and talking about supreme enlightenment, and other enlightenment, is just a false name. Therefore, I say that as long as all dharmas can be self-cultivated, the truth can be called Buddhism. But all dharmas I mentioned in virtual Bodhi are just pseudonyms. They are meant to be listened to by people who have not yet cultivated martial arts. Once the cultivation reaches the ultimate level of close, there is no need for all dharmas. Virtual Bodhi, for example, if a person's body is tall and big, is it really loud?
Shubodhi replied,
Uh-huh.
and the world-honored said, the loud voice you mentioned has birth and death, but is it still limited? How can it be called a big ginseng? However, the name of methyl is Dashan. The Buddha also said, the same is true of Shubodhi Bodhisattva. Only when he is close can he be called a bodhisattva, and it is the responsibility of the bodhisattva to save life. If he persists in a thought and thinks that I am a bodhisattva, I should be extinguished, and all sentient beings will have the attachment of self-appearance, so they cannot be called bodhisattvas. What is the reason for this? The Buddha also said that only a person with such a pure empty bodhi can be called a bodhisattva, and a bodhisattva without attachment to Dharma can be called a bodhisattva. Therefore, the Buddha said that there is no attachment to people in self-confidence, and all the recipients of me seem to think that the true nature is hollow and empty.
But it doesn't matter if there are no sentient beings, and it doesn't matter if the bodhisattva knows that it doesn't matter to destroy the empty Buddha. If the bodhisattva says, I should solemn the Buddha's sandy soil throughout the world, it is also helpful to the image, and it can't be called a bodhisattva. For this reason, the Buddha says that the solemn Buddha's land is not solemn in appearance, but solemn under the guise of a name. If the Tathagata has the Buddha's eyes, the world-honored Tathagata has the Buddha's eyes, the empty Bodhi is in the righteousness of the cloud. The Buddha said that all the sand Buddha said that it is gauze. If the world of the sand is like this, it is the bamboo Ganges, and all the sand art Buddha worlds are like this. It is better for many world-honored Buddhas to tell the empty Bodhi, and ask for several kinds of hearts of all sentient beings in the land to cherish it.
They are all non-minds, which are called minds and empty Bodhi. The past mind cannot be obtained, the present mind cannot be obtained, and the future mind cannot be obtained. Explain that the Buddha said, empty Bodhi. Do you think I have the naked eyes that ordinary people have? Shuroti replied, yes, the world-honored has the worldly eye to talk about Shubodhi. Do you think I have the heavenly eye that can see things that human eye can't see? Shuputi replied, yes, Master Ning has heavenly eyes, and Buddha said emptiness. Do you think I have the wisdom of self-confidence to reflect on what I see, and everything is not confused? Kuputi replied, yes. The world-honored has condensed the Buddha with discerning eyes, and said that it is empty Bodhi. Do you think I have a Dharma eye that thoroughly understands all Dharmas, and everything is the combination of all conditions? I understand that everything has no autonomy, and is just a temporary illusion, so I am not attached to everything and everything. Shuputi replied, yes, world-honored, you have the Dharma eye Buddha talking about empty Bodhi. Do you think I see the perfunctory truth of the real, eternal and unchangeable truth? Shuputi replied, yes, world-honored has the Buddha's eye. Buddha also talked about empty Bodhi. Do you think all the sand in the Ganges river is like orchids? Do I say it is sand? Shubodhi replied, the world-honored said yes, you said he killed the Buddha, so Shubodhi is like eternal and planting all the sand. If one grain of sand is compared to a Ganges river, and then all the 11 grains of sand in all the Ganges rivers are compared to a Buddha world, do you think there are many such obedient worlds? Shubodhi replied, the world-honored said a lot. The Buddha told Shubodhi that it doesn't have to be far away. When it comes to so many Buddha worlds, just follow the thoughts of all sentient beings in your land, and gradually emerge first. All kinds of thoughts are reversed and delusional, but I can fully understand why with my quiet 5 eyes. Because all these thoughts reveal that the forgetfulness of sentient beings is not the nature, and the permanent sincerity is just a name called Shin. Why? Shubodhi. Because people's minds will follow the time. As well as the true heart that changes and remains permanent due to the environment, since it is immovable, it will not have a stagnant mind for the past, a persistent mind for the present, and a mind that will not expect the future. Scripture 19 of the Dharma realm called division. Virtual body Yu Yi Yun. And if someone has reached the 7 treasures of the 3,000 great thousand worlds, so that the world has been blessed by many steps without losing it. However, the world-honored son has already obtained many blessings by cause and karma. The merit said was explained in vernacular language, and the Buddha continued, virtual bodhi? What do you mean? If someone uses the 7 treasures filled with 3,000 worlds to do it without losing money, do you think this person has gained a lot of merits? Jubodhi replied, and the world-honored said, yes. this person has gained a lot of merits without losing this kind of karma. The Buddha also said that if the virtual Bodhi's attachment to merits occurs from time to time, he will not lose the merits with this kind of attachment to merits. The blessings he received will also come to an end because of the limited karma he exercised. Therefore, Tathagata, I said that he did not get much merit. If he did not give, his mind could be as vast as the void without attachment, and the merits he obtained could echo the vast as the void. Then Tathagata, I said that it was the conquest of the many Dharma realms. The 19th Sutra door of the void Bodhi is in Yiyun. If someone has reached the 3,000 great thousand worlds, the 7 treasures of one use will not make trouble to the person to show his marriage. He will get many blessings. The Buddha continued to say, what do you mean by virtue of Bodhi? If someone uses the chicken treasure filled with 3,000 worlds to do it, do you think this person has gained a lot of merit? Shubodhi replied, the world-honored said yes, this person has gained a lot of merits without losing this kind of cause and karma. The Buddha also said that if the virtual Bodhi is attached to merits from time to time, he should give alms with this kind of attached merits. The blessings he receives will also come to an end, because of the limited causes and conditions he has performed. Therefore, Tathagata said that the blessings he received are not much. If he does not give, his mind can be as vast as void, and there is no attachment. The merits he gets can also echo the vast of void. Then, Tathagata I say, that I have conquered many.